Hey everyone, thanks for tuning back in to mattsteinwade.com. Alright, how long should you leave your house on the market for? Let's say you've been on the market for a while, getting a bit over it, you've been trying to find a buyer and you have people come through, no one's made you an offer, you've been on the market for a few months and you get to the point where you're thinking, oh, I'm just over it, just want someone to buy my house. Then should you take it off? Should you change agents? Should you take it off, give it a break, try again? What should you do? Well, I think it's more about energy than it is about necessarily the time frame. There's something you need to ask yourself. Why is it not selling for a start? Is it unique and it might take a little while to find a right buyer? That can happen sometimes. Or are you asking too much money and the marketplace isn't agreeing with your price and people are coming and going and not making you an offer? Is that maybe a reason? Whatever the reason, if you get to that point where you've been on the market 3, 4, 5, 6 months, you've had enough. The agents are maybe a bit bored with working with you, maybe a bit over working with you, maybe. And you don't have that synergy thing going on anymore. Maybe that would be a time to change agents possibly, or take it off, give it a break. Because it's all about energy. So if there's energy around your property, things happening, the agent's interested, the relationship between you and the agent is quite good, then that would be, so let's say you get to 4 or 5 months down the track, just talk about energy for a minute, and you still want to sell, like you're still committed to selling, the agent's still interested, your relationship's good with the agent, you still feel quite a connection there in a working relationship. Keep going, just keep going and maybe adjust your price, possibly. But if you get to that point where you're 3, 4, 5 months down the track, 6 months down the track and the agent's really not that interested, you just get a sense that they're not that interested and you're a bit over it or a bit over them, I would change. I would take it off the market with that agent and swap it to another agent that seems keen and wants to give it a crack. Because the energy of your agent will be very important in helping you achieve a result. It just will. The energy of your agent is what attracts buyers as well. If they're enthused and they're pumped and they're talking to you regularly, every day, every second day, giving you written feedback, you feel like they're ahead of the marketplace and they want the result just as much as you do, stick with them because it's going to happen. Energy is what it's all about rather than necessarily exactly the time. Listen to your agent, work out why maybe it's not selling or hear what they have to say about it not selling. Be open to what they're saying and maybe change tact, maybe increase your marketing a little, maybe either reduce your price like I said, maybe auction it, maybe if that's what your agent feels and it hasn't been selling by private treaty, whatever it may be. But keep the energy good between you and the agent, keep the agent enthused and let them know that you're keen to work with them and work with their guidance and continue this on until a result has come. Don't threaten your agent about like taking it off the market and changing agents and all this sort of stuff if they don't sell it within the next 2 weeks and all that sort of stuff. That doesn't make for good energy, that just makes for reactive energy, no good. If you want to stick with the agent, stick with the agent. If you don't, don't. That would be my tip. It's more about the agent or the energy than it is the time frame necessarily. But if your home is taking a while to sell, really look at it. Home shouldn't take that long to sell most of the time. But that's for another video on the types of homes that do take a while. Some of them do. All right, question of the day today. I didn't prepare one. I didn't think about one before I started. So, question of the day could be, well, let's put it out there. How long do you think is a fair time frame to give an agent to work on your property before you think of changing? I'd love to hear about that. Thanks for tuning in. And as always, helping make this real estate world a much better place. See you on the next video.